So just tuning in, following what I say. If your mind wanders, doesn't matter, that's part of the practice. Just bring your awareness back to what I'm saying and just allow your unconscious just to tune in and relax through the body. And then once we've gone through the meditation, I'll open up and see what wants to come through in the channeling sense. So let's get started. So maybe closing your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Just bringing yourself into this present moment. Feeling the spaciousness of having given yourself permission just to show up, just to give yourself permission, just to take some moments for yourself. And as we begin, I just invite you to notice your breath. Where are you breathing? Are you breathing quite shallow? Are you breathing quite deep? Maybe taking some intentional deep breaths into your belly. Maybe taking 3. So 2 and 3. Feeling the cavity in your belly opening as you breathe in. And relaxing as you breathe out. Just allowing your breath to turn back to its own rhythm. Being aware of the surface you're resting on, getting comfortable, making any minor adjustments you might need to make. And then I just want you to imagine that there's a light above you, golden white light, full of vibrancy. And I invite you to allow that into the crown of your head. And as it enters into your mind, just allow the light to enter into the thoughts and the spaces between the thoughts, into the cells and the spaces between the cells in your brain. Taking that light then down through the back of the neck. Maybe lengthening the back of the neck and tucking the chin, opening up at the back of the neck to allow this light to ease its way down through the neck, across the shoulders, down your arms into your hands. Perhaps feeling that light pooling in the palms of your hands, entering into the fingertips, perhaps imagining your fingertips are lighting up. Maybe feeling the buoyancy in your hands that this light brings. Taking that light then down through the spine, imagining a column at the center of the spine. And this light's passing through that column like water through a hose. Perhaps straightening the spine as you elongate the back of the neck and tuck the chin. Feeling that light traveling down, all the way down to the base of the spine, into the hips, the thighs, the knees, the shins, the calves, the ankles, out through the soles of the feet, down to the center of the earth. Perhaps feeling the sensation of your feet on the ground, if that's where they are. Feeling the magnetism of gravity. And feeling that gravity moving from the soles of the feet, up through the ankles, the shins and the calves and the knees, thighs, through the hips and the torso, across the shoulders, down the arms into the hands, up through the head. for the alchemy between the light coming in and the earth energy coming up. Allowing the earth energy to nourish your body and the light energy to nourish your spirit. And perhaps ever so gently you may feel a sensation of kind of floating within the body. So you feel safe as the body relaxes. Taking that light energy as a layer over the skin, feeling that kind of radiance pouring out from the pores of the skin. And out into your auric fields, 3 feet out around you. Taking that light out, clearing and releasing anything that's ready to release. Breathing in that light into the lungs. Feeling the lungs fill with light, and then allowing that light to move over into the heart, to imbue the cells and the spaces between the cells and the bloodstream. And allowing the heart to pump that light throughout the body, into all the organs and the functions of the body. Even imagining this light going into the bone and the marrow of the bone. Enlivening from the inside out. Connecting you to your spark of light within. Nourishing that spark of light. Feeling this light wrapping around you like a warm embrace. Imagine, if you wish, your guardian angel wrapping its wings around you. Softness of the feathers. The supportive levity of that unconditional love from a being that loves you no matter what. With you every moment, every day. Should you choose to connect in with them. And the reassurance that comes with that. And as we feel into and imagine our guardian angel, we can tune into the angelic realm as a whole. Our guardian angel is one individuation of the angelic realm that is dedicated solely to us, holding an angelic frequency, high note, if you like, of resonance. And we can look to imagining what other angels might be like. You tend to see them in the traditional sense with flowing robes and wings. That's fine. Perhaps we sense them as a point of light. If you imagine a hierarchy of higher level beings, and at the top we have the archangels. Today I have the sense of Archangel Michael in particular. The ultimate warrior spirit, warrior for light. And if you like, you can bring to mind an image of a warrior angel. I perceive him with a breastplate of gold, proud stature. The way I perceive him is kind of like a Roman gladiator. We can all perceive in our own way. He's a warrior for light. And he's sharing this message. I'll relay what he is saying. I am Archangel Michael. I am the warrior for light. And I stand with you anytime you need me. Use my sword to cut through any negativity from your past, from situations or people who know no better, who are doing their best, but maybe sending some negativity your way as a result of their own pain. It's not about judging others, it's about choosing what you allow into your system. Allowing his sword just to cut through any ties that bind you to anything of a lower vibration that's no longer serving. He's saying, I offer to you my strength. I offer to you my valor. I stand alongside you. No matter how difficult the situation, you can call on me to help walk you out of the darkness and into the light. In any areas of your life where you may be struggling, call on me as we walk in light together. I am the warrior of warriors. I am gathering together all the warriors through time and space who are here to defend the light, to stand for truth, to stand for what is right. I am the inspiration and support for all warriors of all nationalities, of all denominations, of all points in time and space. They can all call on me as I call on them to help level up and support humanity through this transitional time. As a band of warriors, we will be close to the earth plane. We sit in a different dimension, but we are all bringing our attention and awareness to the earth at this time. It is a key moment in humanity's progression. When we wish to support those who are supporting humanity to move forward, to collectively raise their vibration, to move out of sorrow and constraint and into light, into community. Away from the ways of being up until now that have been dictated by the few. Time for each and every one of humanity's members to stand up and be counted. And we encourage each and every one to stand up. Standing up in unity, in power and strength. Gives power back to the individual. As humanity wakes up to what has been done in their name, while they were sleeping, having been purposefully put to sleep over the generations. We are raising the frequencies so that it facilitates people waking up, and once they are awake, we are there to support them, to herald in the new dawn. A dawn where humanity takes care of each other, where the priority is compassion, love, peace. We see a future where humanity moves away from the control of the few, the warring fractions with their own agendas, and humanity takes care of itself, takes care of the children, and flourishes. But each and every one of you has a role to play. A role in this great awakening. Stand up and be counted. Because the many can transcend the few. And all beings of light are here to support you in this endeavor. And just take a moment to tune into this vibrant, brilliant white ray of sunshine that has been offered as part of this meditation. Just imagine that light filling your crown of the head and filling your mind, taking that light into the third eye or the brow chakra, just feeling that light filling your mind, clearing and releasing anything that's ready to go, activating that pure brilliance within each and every person, taking that light down through to the throat, clearing and releasing anything that's no longer serving, taking that brilliance down to the heart, clearing and releasing, down to the solar plexus, that brilliant light shining and connecting in with the disc of light in the solar plexus area, clearing and releasing, taking that light then down into the sacrum, clearing and releasing anything that's no longer serving, any programming, letting it go. Taking that light then down into the root chakra, shining that radiance from the root chakra all the way down to the center of the earth. Feeling that column of light traveling from above the crown, above the top of the head, through the body, out through the root. And if you wish to do so, you can bring to your mind's eye perhaps a brilliant light, perhaps an image of a warrior angel. Archangel Michael, knowing that he's with you, can be with everyone at once. Can draw on his strength. Anytime you need strength to perhaps make the right decision, or in small ways, in big ways, stand up for truth. Sometimes we in a conversation with someone and we think, perhaps I could point out that there's a more positive way of framing this situation. There's a way I can bring actually compassion into this conversation that perhaps is leaning towards judgment. We ask Archangel Michael to give us the courage, even in the small moments, to speak to truth. So we stand in our own integrity, in small, kind, loving ways, moment to moment, in our interactions and in our own thoughts. He can bring his energy into the thoughts that we run in our mind. Actually, do I need to be cross with that person? Is there another way of seeing a particular situation? Seeing it from a point of compassion doesn't mean being weak and letting people walk all over us. It just means seeing clearly and making choices about how we respond rather than react. Calling upon this warrior energy in each and every moment. So we can choose the thoughts that we dwell upon we focus on and gently challenge anything that isn't coming from a place of compassion. We can do that within our own mind, we can do it within our conversations. And we can spread this point of light, this compassion and unconditional love into the world around us. Let's take this sense of compassion for ourselves and others into our day. Let's just rest in this stillness for a couple of beats. Anchoring this light in our system. As we become aware of our physical body and aware of the surface that we're resting on and the temperature in the room around us. I'm going to take in 3 deep breaths, and taking the first breath, maybe having a bit of a move, bringing awareness back into being present in this moment with the next breath. Maybe having a bit of a stretch, grounding yourself, waking back up, coming into the present moment as you take a deep breath in and out, and slowly in your own time, opening your eyes. Thank you for joining our meditation this morning, and this week we're going to be meditating every day, so look forward to joining you tomorrow. Just going to bring Joe back in. Joe, is there anything you want to share before we finish?
No, not today. That was nice, thanks.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow.